Hey, Hammerhead, doing another video. I wish you guys were watching my videos in the first place. Anyway, so MLB is coming back in mid-July. It's good. We're going to at least get to see some baseball. So that's going to coincide with around the time basketball is going to come back. Hopefully, we've heard rumblings that the NHL is going to be coming back soon. And football, as of right now, is staying on time. But we just heard just recently that the Hall of Fame game in August has been canceled, so who knows if there will really be a preseason or the season is going to start on time. I'm still very doubtful that it will start on time. I think they're going to push it back just a little bit. Anyway, so as of right now, with the MLB team, there's been some rule changes. There's going to only be 60 games. There's going to be expanded rosters, temporary rule changes with injuries and pitching and players and so forth. I wasn't able to find out whether or not there's going to be an expanded playoff format, but I hope there is, because in my opinion, I think at least 2 teams from each division should be allowed to make the playoffs. Because let's say the first place team goes, let's say, 30, no, it wins 45 games. That's enough to win the division, but the team below them wins just like 40 games. Like, they should both be able to make the playoffs, and so forth. And I think in this case they should maybe minimize it. Instead of best of 7, they should maybe do 1 game playoffs, just to shorten it, or maybe best of 3, and go from there. Also, it's going to be really tough because they're going to now be playing at the same time as the basketball. So a lot of viewers who are going to be tuned into more basketball games than football games. So let's just say the TV revenue is going to be very bad. It's going to be a total cluster kerfuffle. But, I'm glad there's going to be baseball, because at least it'll give us something to do. In this day and age, right now, where there's barely anything to do, I think people will be more glued to the TV. Because at least it'll be like the good old days when people didn't have a lot to do, and where baseball was one of the few things you could get to do, go out for 2 or 3 hours when you really didn't have anything to do and watch a baseball game, and then go home and do something and be glad you got to go see a baseball game. And then all technology changed that, and now and we're all used to things being like fast as and everything. But anyway, at least the season wasn't canceled. And then I was fearing that the season was going to be canceled with the standoff the owners and the players were having at the time, and it was as bad as a standoff as the one they had back in '94 when the season ended up being canceled. But at the same time, the way the players and the owners went about it, with airing their grievances of one another, it was very, very poor. I feel that, that neither side was right, because we don't know the facts. We don't know if the players were going to get screwed, and we don't know if the owners were going to screw the players. I think the way that the players expressed their grievances was terrible. I think the way Harper, Snell, the way they aired their grievances was just poor, because it made them look like jerks. Because here they are complaining about how much they're going to get paid, and they're getting paid more money than I'll probably make if I was to live 10 times over in a single year. So that definitely didn't make them look any better in the public eye, and the same goes for the owners. But hey, I'm just glad that there's going to be a season, and I'm glad there's going to be a World Series, and it isn't going to be like '94 where they had to cancel the whole shebang. Excuse me. So I hope you feel the same way in terms of some of what I've said. I hope to soon do a video about the NBA coming back, and so that means my Mookie is going to play in a Dodgers uniform, but that isn't guaranteed that he's going to come back. I kind of am holding out hope that he might come back. like sign maybe a big extension once we finally have some cap room, because we're still in cap hell right now. But the odds of that are very slim. But I'm one of those crazy lunatics, so just let me be that crazy lunatic and hold out that hope. All right. But hey, you got to make the best of it, and this is the best situation we could get. And hey, I'm just glad there's going to be a season. So, those are my opinions. Whether you agree with me or not, that's your decision. But, hey, this is what YouTube's for. I got to air my opinion. So, see ya.